Hey everybody, how's it going today? Just wanted to say real quick, right before we get started, thank you guys very much for all the support on the YouTube videos and the live streams. Now, I know they haven't been as much as they used to be, but I'm not giving up anytime soon, so they're still going to continue. Uh, and, you know, we'll just see what happens. But I'll keep you guys informed, and I want to keep putting out videos every now and again. I'd like to do it more often, but I do it as I'm motivated to do it. And so motivation has been a little bit strong lately, and you know, uh, possibly we'll be doing a live stream tonight. So obviously, when this goes out, it'll already well. No, it'll be close to time for the live stream, but it's all good. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day. I just wanted to show a little bit of how I've been making all my money. I have a new ship here that is called the Anaconda, and I'll be showing that in a video at some point. It's a pretty big ship, as you can see. I can have a crew of two other people plus me in the ship, and they would sit right there in the other chair. It's a really long. The nose is way out there in front of the helm, if you will. So I'm not going to get all technical because I don't know a lot of those terms and whatnot. So, but anyways, so we're at the Lagrange station. And oh, excuse me, I knew it as soon as I started talking. Basically, what I've been doing is going to mission boards. Now I have this, and I go all the way out to Valtis system, which is way away from here. It's 25 jumps or more, and that's where I normally get my ships at. So I ended up buying this ship for, I think at list price at what does this list price for? 176. The Anaconda. I think it's 176. Anyways, you save about 20 million on these things if you go out there. So look that up on the internet. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. So anyways, I finally, ran my Type 7, and after I wrecked my Type 9, and I can't stand that ship because I'm not a fighter. I'm not I like to just haul and then escape interdictions, and that's it. This one's a little tricky sometimes. It can act a little sluggish, but I've been fine so far. But it hauls, and I just go by units. Everybody's like the tonnage and all this, but you don't buy things by the ton. You buy them by units, right? So it is right at 400 units is what it holds. And so it's really good. I don't have anything on the ship as far as any weapons or anything like that. And it's just meant for hauling freight. So basically what I've been doing is, obviously, I've been playing the game. You've definitely got to play the game to make money in this game. And that's what I've been doing a lot of. And I'm going to start getting into the mining thing because I think, planetary mining, because I think it's pretty cool. And I'd like to check it out. And there was a mission in here, and I think it's gone now. I hope it's not gone, because I was really looking forward to do it. It was about $7 million is what it was for. There's one. Same. No. That's two. Huh. Somebody must have picked it up already. That was quick. Was it in the first one and I didn't see it? Battle weapons for 3 million. But anyways, what I've been doing is the back and forth stuff. These are okay. These are all right. These are really good. You just have to click on them and go down and make sure that you look at the end, the arrival point, which is the last jump. Okay, make sure that it's not 400 and some thousand light seconds away, which is relatively 10 minutes of just traveling. This one isn't too bad at all. You know, it's only 17 light years away for $3 million. That's a pretty good deal. I used to do these a lot before. But where the money's at for me is the back and forth like these, where I can go out and find it. And I go on to EDDB website, look it up, and, you know, I go over in trading and find commodities, and then it will tell me, you know, you got to pay attention to that site. It'll tell you how much quantity a station has, how long ago it actually had that quantity. Somebody that bought something there, it'll let you know how long it's been since they did it and when the last inventory check was on that particular item. And so, you know, you've basically, that's what you're looking at. That's what I've been doing, is the back and forth arrow, you know, out and back. Because a lot of times you're not carrying anything to the place. You're just carrying it one way. You know, when you get these other ones, you're always carrying things both ways. So you have a much more higher chance on getting interdicted. Now, like I said, I used to carry these all the time. I used to carry, you know, a bunch of stuff, several different things depending on what I could hold. And, you know, that's what I did. But now I like using the website and finding some of the stuff. That one right there is that's a really good payout. You know, $3 million for 96 units. I mean, you can't beat that. You don't need a real big ship for that. That's a good chunk of change. It's not that far away. That's really pretty good. But I was going to do one here, and I had it set up, and I left and came back, and the job is gone, which really stinks because I wanted to do it. And what I'll go do is I will... you know, I'll go look at this site and I'll be like, okay, so how much does this cost? So let's see where this is going right here. Maybe we'll do this one. So it's only 500 and some light seconds out when my last jump. So what I'll do is I will punch in where I am, and we're gonna do superconductors. So look up superconductors. Okay. 19 hours ago. So let's go to all right, so it says that the LFT 78 system has these. So we'll go ahead and do these real quick, and I'll show you. You know, it's really simple. So all I do is well, first off, I need to get back in the mission board. I didn't mean to back out of that. So it looks like it's no problem. And you look on the mission board and it says there's 120 some thousand of these 19 hours ago. It's only 13 light seconds on your last jump that you have to do to get to the place to where you're going to pick these up at. I'll watch, this one will be gone too. Oh my God. Was it in here? No, I think it was this one. All right, so there's superconductors for 2 million. Superconductors for 2 million. So we've got 2 of them here. Let's see if they're going to the same place. They're coming back here. I just want to make sure. And they're coming back here. So we're going to accept both of these. We're going to get this one, and then we'll grab this one also. So there we go. Now we got a potential, you know, you're talking, and I'll get on here and just look, just to give me an idea. So we're talking what, 117, right? 117 times, they're going for 5,840 according to the website. That's $683,000 is all it's going to cost you. And, you know, it's paying, Go over here to transactions. One's paying 2.3. The other one's paying 2.6. So you're talking a 4.9 with a minus 600,000. So you're going to make 4.3 million off of just these two. You're going to one place, you know, to pick up a total of 117 units. I mean, there's small ships that'll pick that up. You know, that's a good chunk of change, you know. So we'll lock in this, go to Galaxy Map, and we'll lock in the LFT 78 station. I don't know if I have it here marked. No, I don't, and I really should, because I've gone to it before. So LFT 78 shows me where it is. Yes, we're gonna do the en route thing, or setup route, however you want to say it, and that's it. So that's where we're off to. We're gonna do these real quick and come right back, no problem. All right, so we'll go ahead and launch. I really like this game. I've done, obviously you can see how much I've made, but I've done a ton of these missions. I've been playing this game for, let's check this real quick. Uh-oh, is it not gonna? Can I see this, please? Thank you. Stats. It's not trading. Exploration. So I've got 1 week and 1 day approximate time played. 1 week and 1 day, and that's not too bad. I mean, that's really not too bad at all. For what I've made, you know, and it's just getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta get it. It's there to be made. You know, we're gonna make. We're just about ready to make 3 million. You know, that's pretty good. But I like this part of the game. If you're looking just to build your, you know, get a ship, get bigger ships, or get a few ships, or whatever the case may be. You know, for me, this is the way to do it. A lot of people do the transport stuff, you know, where they save up and they try to transport people, and you know, but I just don't want to go to a planet and like breeze by it and then leave, or you know, fly near it so people can take pictures, and then that just seems really boring to me. So it's just not my cup of tea. I would rather do it this way. But to who's their own, man. You know, you gotta do you. So like I said, sometimes this thing is acts a little bit slowish and sluggish, but it's really a good ship. So look, you're talking 2 jumps. You know, sometimes it works out this way. Sometimes it's a lot further, but you can tell by just, you know, looking at that EDDB website. Like I said, slide over to trading, not commodities. Don't click on the commodities one. Go over to trading and then go down to find commodity. And you know, I put it says include planetary. Yes, I don't mind landing on planets. You need to put your landing pad size, obviously. If you have a bigger ship, you need to put that in there. I highly recommend doing it. I've gotten caught a couple times early on when I was doing this with a large ship, and so we're going to coil over orbital, however you say that. That's the station we need. And I've gotten caught at a few stations before because I didn't pay attention to that. Whoa, I forgot it was only 13 light seconds. Do this out of the last jump. Yeah, let's see if I can nail this. Can I? Come on. Give me the slowdown. Oh, we might make this. Nope, we're not going to. Son of a gun. I don't understand how it does that. Like, it shoots up and then it comes back down again. Like the throttle, you can pull it all the way down, then all of a sudden it goes, and then it shoots way up, and then it comes back down again. It's like, what is, really? Like, it doesn't rev up like that when I'm, you know, when I'm driving it. Anyways. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you got to pay attention to, because, you know, you don't want to travel your last jump, whether it's picking something up or delivering it. And the information is there for you. Like, I didn't know where it was before, but it's definitely there for you. You can find it. How long it's going to take you. And I have not had one that was wrong yet. And so, you know, and I'm not that hardcore into this game, so I know there's a lot of people that are. You know what? I auto-dock, man. I'm just not into the whole process of, you know, I love the game, but there's no shame in my game, dude. I auto-dock. Gives me time to take a break, gives me time to relax. If I gotta, you know, maybe go up and go to the bathroom or get a drink, I can go do that without any problems. But I don't mind it. Every now and again it will screw up. Sometimes it'll go up and bonk just outside of the mail slot, you know, and it backs up and it goes back in again. But I don't care enough to learn how to do it. I really don't care. Like, it doesn't matter to me whatsoever. I love playing the game, and I play it a lot, you know. And I've always said, like, when I'm playing Farm Sim too, I don't judge people for how they play the game. What irritates me is when other people judge people for how they play the game. First off, it's a video game. None of us can fly a spaceship in space. You know, like, and none of us have done it, I'm sure. So give yourself a break and stop taking yourself so seriously, and a video game so seriously. Please stop, or at least keep it to yourself and don't judge other people, is all I ask. All right, so we're gonna go to the commodities market and we're gonna buy the superconductors, and I gotta find them here. Where am I looking? There they are. So now here's a good example. 19 hours ago it said they had 121,000 in here, and now look at what they have. So you know, you have to, and it's not semiconductors, it's super, right? Super, yeah. So we have to get what, 117? Okay. You know, it'd be nice if you could just punch this in. You know, like 117. That would be great. Don't you think? Don't you think? Oh my goodness. It is 7-5. Yeah, 117. I just want to double check that before I take off out of here. And that's it, you know. And then you're going to just lock in your destination. These are both going to the same place. Go to the galaxy map. We just got to make it back, right? That's it. And we'll make like, what do we say? 4.3? I mean, that's, you know. I don't know. And it doesn't always happen. Don't get me wrong. You know, sometimes I got to do 5 or 6 jumps out to go get something. There are some times that I take jobs where I've got to make 4 trips. You know, but it's paying me like 15 or 21 million dollars, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna make 4 or 5 trips for that. I don't mind that, you know. And that's just it. Like, I hear people say, oh God, how do you afford that? How do you get... Well, you got to play the game, man. Like, I'm nobody special, you know. You got to play the game. You got to actually play, and upgrade your ships. Okay, you don't lose any money. Upgrade your ships because you can carry more. And when you trade your ship in, that's the great thing about going out to Valtis, is the fact that, or wherever it might be, that you can get discounts. You just look it up online, and there are people that list them on the what is it, Frontier site, Reddit, all kinds of places that they'll list different systems that, you know, give you 10, 15, 20% discount. And I mean, when you're talking saving $20 million to do 25 jumps, yeah, you know, so, but you don't lose any. And the great thing is, when you trade that ship in, you get full value for that. Like, they're going to pay you, you're going to get paid full value for that ship. You know, whatever it costs, full value, not the discount price that you paid for it. So you gain $20 million, like, or 20, I say dollars, okay, because I don't, it just makes it easier for me. Credits, whatever. But, and upgrade your ship, because you can carry more stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Like, you know, I saved from the Sidewinder to the Cobra. That was not that big of a deal. It just took me a little bit. Once I did that, I jumped from the Cobra to the Type 7, Type 7 to, don't do it, to the Type 9. And then I went back to the Type 7, and I saved up my money until I could afford this. You know, because the Type 10 and the Type 9 were just not. If you're a fighter and you know how to load up the ships to fight and defend yourself and everything else, then the Type 9 and the Type 10 are great ships. But for me, I like to escape interdictions and, you know, not have to submit to them and try to fight them. It's just not my thing. You know, and I bet you that mission message was going to say that somebody's coming after me. So I don't really care to look at it. I always take these right to where they said they were going to go. You know, oh, you could make, you know, 60 grand more. Well, that's great. I'll just take it where I need to take it. Like, where I was going to take it to begin with. So, but yeah, you know, I got a buddy of mine who used to, you know, was talking about, oh God, it takes so long, you know, the grind is so brutal. And he's in an ASP, and he's been in an ASP forever, trying to make 180 million or 140 million, and you know, that's you're already behind the eight ball with something like that. You know, you've got the money to upgrade to a Type 7 to haul, you know, 272 units versus whatever the ASP holds, you know, and you know, it doesn't make any sense to me. You don't lose the money. So, you know, if you leave the money sit there and you're saving it, then, you know, you're wasting so much time having to haul these small loads when you could actually be using that money to haul bigger loads and making more money more quickly, so that you can get into those bigger ships that you want to get into. And now he doesn't play because he tried to grind for so hard for so long that he just doesn't feel like playing anymore right now. And it's sad. And I hope that people realize that you don't lose any money when you buy a ship. You get exactly what you put into it. You know, you get every penny right back out of it again. So don't sell yourself short. You know, like I said, I saved from the Sidewinder to the Cobra, and that was the furthest that I saved for. And then I went and got the Type 7 next, which was a great ship. I love the Type 7, one of my favorites. You know, it got me to the point where I could buy this Anaconda. You know, and that took some work, but it didn't really matter. You know, that's what I did. And I got it 3 times as fast as anybody would do it in an ASP, I can tell you that. So, or a minimum of twice as fast. But now with this, you know, yes, you have the Corvette, but the Corvette doesn't, you know, its max jump range is like 6 light years stock. So it's really not that, you know, the Corvette it's a great ship. It has a lot more maneuverability, But for hauling freight, oh, but for hauling freight, I was actually going to try to go in there. It's just, I don't know. I guess if it doesn't matter to you, making 5 or 6, you know, extra jumps because you only have one that can go 6 stock. I don't know what it would go up to, fully upgraded. How many light years it would go? But if it would have at least went 20, I would probably go try to get it, just for the maneuverability, you know, because it maneuvers a lot better than this one. But this one's still a great ship. There's no question about it. So, you know, sometimes you're going to get interdicted and sometimes you're not. It doesn't always happen. Like, we weren't carrying a whole lot, but that was still, you know, that's what, almost what an ASP can carry. I can't remember what it carries now, to be honest with you. How many units it carries. But if it's fully loaded, well, you know, fully decked out. I don't remember what I used to use, or how much I had with my ASP I could haul. So we'll go to the mission board and get paid, man. And it doesn't always, it's not always this close. And it's not always this easy. So there's 2.6. So there, I just paid for what I purchased. It was 600 and some thousand. So I just made 2 million off of that one. And this is all profit. So there's another 2.3. And that's it. You know, it's that simple. Like, it's not that difficult. You just have to do it. Some of these people that, you know, and yes, that's, you know, if you're trying to save up for 100 and some odd thousand, you know, credits and whatnot, yeah, it's going to take you a while. Yes, there is no magic wand in this game. You're going to have to do the work. But the thing is that the more that you pay attention to these, the 2 things that I don't haul anymore, I'm just going to tell you because of where I am, and they're such a pain in the butt to get, is palladium and insulating membrane. They are ridiculous. I don't care if they're $50 million. I'm not going out to try to... I've traveled halfway across, you know... well, not halfway across the galaxy to get stuff, but I've traveled out a ton to get them, and I've done it a couple times, and I'm not doing it anymore. So, you know, and you just have to look for these jobs. And like I said, these ones aren't too bad. The ones that you load up and go, that's still a good job right there for 3.4. Because that way you don't have to spend, that's what you're getting total is 3.4. So, but the fact is that you're leaving here with it. So you can get interdicted. You know, that's a big one. I don't mess with those. I've done 2,000 ones before, ones that were, you know, 2,000 units, you know, like 1,800, 1,200, you know, even only having a 400. And that's the other thing, like, yeah, forget that palladium. You can have that. Like that one right there, 1,500 for $16 million. You know, that's not too bad. You know, that's not too crazy. You're talking, you know, 4 runs to go get that. And you get 16 million. You know, 4 runs out and back. That's not too bad. I mean, you're doing runs anyway. What's the difference, right? That's what we're doing here. So these things pop up all the time, and you just have to catch them. That's it. And like I said, it's all about playing the game. You've got to play the game to make the money. People come in, oh, I only saw one for 64,000. I only saw, well, stick around for a while, man. I used to do a couple that were, you know, 3 and 400,000, and all of a sudden one would pop up. I remember one time, this is no lie, it's the nicest one I ever had. One came up for 15. That's pretty good. I mean, if you don't mind doing, you know, 5 trips, close to 5 trips, that's a good one. You know, that's a good one. You know, 26 million. You know, that's what you're doing anyway. You're playing the game. So there's 2 right there that take 24 hours to do. You know, one's 5 trips, the other one's 5 trips. Depending how far away you've got to jump. You know, that could be the potential of $30 million right there. So, you know, yes, it's going to take you a few hours to do it, I'm sure, but these are in here. They pop up all the time. And, you know, sometimes if you can't find them, you've just got to be willing to go do a couple because those weren't, I don't think those were in here before. You know, sometimes you've got to do a couple to get them to pop up, you know. And as you do more, they as you do more, what was I gonna say now? Son of a gun. That one's not a bad one either. As you do more, it seems like more of them pop up. I think that's what I was gonna say. But yeah, if I was really feeling like doing another one right now, that's the one I would probably do. Because, I mean, that's $3.4 million, man. It's only 17 light years away. Like, that's nothing. That's nothing. So, yeah. But anyways, I just want to do that quick video for you guys. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I've had a blast. And if you haven't subscribed, maybe check it out. I've got a ton. If you look on my playlist, go into created playlist and go all the way across. I don't know, there's 30 or 40 of them in there. There's a lot. There's a lot. I've played a bunch of different games. So, yeah, go check that out. And if you think about it, maybe leave a like or a comment. That would be cool. I'd really, really appreciate it. So, listen, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. I just wanted to show you guys how I have been making my money and what I've been doing. And I'm going to be getting into some videos on the mining aspect here. All this stuff that's going on here. I think I want to get into this just for something different to do. And try to figure out, you know, where I can find this stuff at. And, yeah, give that a try. Because I enjoy this type of stuff. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. And we will see you in the next one.